right, ready, Brooklyn? You sit. Yes, good girl. Stay. All done. Good girl. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate how Brooklyn is on a leash. Let's go. Good girl. So what I like to do is I like to reward them anytime they check in. Once I let her know that she gets to go play, I usually just use let's go to get her moving. She knows that she's allowed to kind of branch off, but she also knows that if she checks in lots, she gets something. Right now I'm just using kibble, as we've done lots of practice in this environment, but in a new environment, I would suggest that you use higher value resources. Good girl. So maybe hot dogs or chopped up chicken, something to jackpot them for recalls and teach them that you have something better than everything else in the environment. Here, she's already had a lot of chance to check out everything, so it's not as big of a deal, and that's why for her, it's way more fun to work with me, and she will work for just kibble. Good girl, Brooklyn. So as I'm walking around, I'm gonna see if she'll just toddle off and go play if I stop feeding her for a bit. Good girl, Brooklyn. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. Brooklyn, come. Yes, good girl. So I purposely stopped rewarding her for checking in for a bit there because I wanted her to kind of branch off a bit. I'm gonna do the same thing again, just to see if I can get a little further away so I can demonstrate a further recall. When it's just me and her, she checks in a lot more and works with me a lot more because there's nobody else out here to play with. When she's with the other dogs, she'll go and play with the other dogs a little bit more. But when it's just me and her, she knows that we're working together. We've done a lot of work together, so she's offering a lot of that nice healing work. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. She's waiting to see if I'm going to keep going. I'm not. I'm actually turning around. I was hoping she'd keep moving forward a bit so I could demonstrate a further recall. Good girl, Brooklyn. I know, you're so good. Good girl. You're a good girl. So now I'm just using affection praise, seeing if she'll just start to branch off a bit more. There she goes. Brooklyn, come! Yes, good girl. All done, go play. So one other thing I really like to do with that recall is teach her that it doesn't end the fun. So after I do a recall, Brooklyn, leave it. Yes, good girl. All done, go play. I reward with a go play to teach her that come does not end the fun. Good girl. This way. Good girl. So for my key this way, she can check in or she can keep going. I don't expect them to come all the way in. I just want them to come the direction that I'm going when I give them the this way, the cue. So she knows she's allowed to go off. If I do a recall, I want her to completely check in. Good girl. So again, she waited for me, so I'm gonna let her know that I like that, give her some reinforcements so that that gets offered more. Brooklyn, leave it. Good girl. Atta girl. So we're gonna head back and see if she naturally goes back to the gate, because this is our routine. And she knows she gets something yummy when we get back, so she usually wants to head back to get it. And then that's when we do the in-the-house routine where she gets a special treat. Good girl. Okay guys, come on, let's go in the house. And here comes Finn. They're already ready, offering a sit. I'm gonna tell everybody, stay. All done. Stay. All done. Good puppies. Brooklyn, go kennel. Good girl. Ready, Brooklyn? Stay. All done. Good girl. Brooklyn, stay. All done. Good girl. Good girl. You can see him ringing the bell there. That's perfect. Good job, guys. They all want to go outside. Brooklyn, come. Yes, good girl. Brooklyn, sit. Yes, down. Yes, stand. Yes, good girl. Sit. Yes, down. Yes, stand. Yes, good girl. Brooklyn, sit. Yes, watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, good girl. All done. Leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, take it. Good girl. Well done. Sit. Yes, stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Are you watching? Watch. Yes, stay. Good girl. Stay. Brooklyn, come. And sit. Good girl. And around. Into here. And sit. Yes, good girl. All done. Good job, Brookie. Sit. Yes, down. Yes, stay. Yes, good girl. Brooklyn, stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes, good girl. All done. You done? Good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Okay, are you ready? Heel, sit. Yes, let's go. Good girl. Good girl, easy. Good girl. Not a girl. Turn away. Good girl, hurry, watch me. Good girl. And about turn. Good girl. Watch me. Good girl. Yes, good girl. All done. Okay, so another thing we work on a lot is reinforcing lying down in the kitchen. And the reason for this is if we do a high rate of reinforcement for offering a down, that is incompatible to jumping up. So Bear's fairly new to this, so you may see him try jumping up a little bit. But the more that he realizes that offering that down is what gets that treat, you're going to notice him doing that more and more. Brooklyn's already really good at this one. Let's see if Bear gets it. Yes, good boy. So when we were first teaching Brooklyn, we did the same kind of thing, and here she is. Wait. Yes, good girl. And what you can do is, as they offer it, you can intermittently reinforce them for holding it. So you don't have to wait for them to stand up to give them a reward for offering again. You can see I kind of bounce it off their chest too, so I don't have to always bend down to give them the treat. Good, Tay got it. Since Brooklyn's holding it, I'll keep tossing her the odd treat. Oakley's holding it, toss him the odd treat. But this is how we prevent them from jumping on the counters. Because if they learn that jumping never gets anything, and that all the good stuff happens when they offer it down. Good girl, Taya. Good girl, Brooklyn. Then the offer down is what you're going to get more and more. So while I'm cooking, chopping up veggies, I might toss them a piece if they offer it down. They don't get it if they do anything else. It's only that offered down that gets it. Good girl. Well done.